Gerhardt, Ambassador Thomas Osowski, Ambassador Maria Cleofe Natividad, honorable members of the Philippine delegation, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen. This will be a very brief speech. When I was a young boy, my concept of freedom was it was something to defend against a foreign invader. Then when I was in grade 6, martial law was proclaimed. I thus quickly realized that freedom is a concept that can be taken for granted by those whose freedoms are never challenged. The night that martial law was declared, my father, who was perceived as a presidential candidate of the Liberal Party, was at the top of the order of battle. He was, to use the euphemism of the dictatorship, detained for 7 years and 7 months. In those days, the dictator was all-powerful. No one could travel outside the country without his approval. The country was subjected to a curfew. Freedom of assembly became merely a memory, while freedom of information consisted of reading the media of praise for the dictatorship. There were numerous deaths, imprisonments, and torture perpetrated under the regime. The economy became stunted. Philippine growth was stunted. I remember one day in school, a brother belonging to the Society of Jesus, who happened to be a Basque, pulled me out of class, and he told me that in a period of martial law, do not trust anyone. I was taken aback as a young child of about 12 years old when this man of the cloth told me not to trust anyone. Thus began my quick maturation. At one point during these martial law years, I asked my father, if we are in the right, why are we the ones in exile? Why are we the ones suffering? His answer was, how can those who cannot even eat think of concepts such as freedom and dignity? He then said something that has stuck with me all my life. He said, the first freedom that has to be won is the freedom from hunger. Otherwise, all other freedoms are meaningless. Our generation, the so-called martial law generation, had the dictatorship as its main life-shaping event. The victory of the people's aspirations embodied in the so-called EDSA People Power Revolution ended with a simple vow. And it said, we will never allow such a situation to occur again. When I joined the Liberal Party and became aware of the assistance of the Friedrich Meumann Stiftung, I came to realize just how important this work of solidarity is. Perhaps this idea is most profoundly articulated in a saying attributed to Pastor Dietrich Bonhoeffer, which encompasses the need for solidarity in defense of freedom. And may I quote, first they came for the communists, but I was not a communist, so I did not speak out. Then they came for the socialists and the trade unionists, but I was neither, so I did not speak out. Then they came for the Jews, but I was not a Jew, so I did not speak out. And when they came for me, there was no one left to speak out for me. We do have to assist each other in the pursuit of all freedoms. We must begin with the freedom from hunger, so the people we serve arrive at the very first state. From there, we can work towards the diminution of tension, and the state of cooperation will allow us to achieve our communal aspirations. I accept with all humility and gratitude on behalf of our people this distinct honor that you have bestowed upon me, and we will forever be grateful for the recognition of our efforts in advancing the cause of all humanity. Thank you, sir, and good day.